Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So y'all know I had to get on here and talk about the shenanigans going down on Twitter concerning Chloe Bailey and Damson Idris from Snowfall. Now, there is a series called Swarm that Donald Glover put together, and I think it's on Netflix or something like that. The two of them are in the series, and apparently there's a sex scene between the two of them. Now, I don't watch the show, y'all. I haven't watched the show. I don't plan on watching it, but Twitter helped me understand what was going on in that particular scene. And I don't know how to say this without coming off a certain kind of way, because I feel like any point in time somebody's going to feel offended, whether what I said was offensive or not. But I'm going to just say it. I absolutely hate it when women are being exploited, and not just women, the men too. But because I'm a woman, I'm going to, be an activist, so to speak, for the women first. I've said this before, and if you've seen any amount of my videos, you've heard me say before that I'm not a fan of women being exploited, especially black women, and that I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like in the music industry, in the entertainment industry, and like I get it. Some people might say that, well, she knew what was required of her before she took this role, and I get it. Like even if she decided that was what she wanted to do, it's still exploitation. And I feel like, to me, it's like whenever I see stuff like this, in my mind, I'm kind of like, God did not make, our sisterin and our brotherin to be exploited. Like that was not God's will for our lives. And I just hate that sometimes, women are reduced to, their butts, their thighs, their boobs, you know what I'm saying? These sexualized objects for people to get off on, essentially, on the internet. Because like I said, I didn't scroll too long, whenever I saw it, but they were, people making comments talking about, oh yeah, let me go see. Because there was actually somebody who posted the whole scene, apparently, on Twitter. And of course, they can do stuff like that because, Twitter is a place of lawlessness, a godless place of lawlessness, apparently, with no restrictions. But like I said, people were posting the scene, they were commenting on it, like I said, it was just an overly lustful and carnal and perverted, just a perverted scene, so to speak. Not just, the scene itself, but Twitter talking about it as well. And you can call me what you want to, but that's what I feel whenever I see stuff like this in the media. I feel like our sisterin and our brotherin, like I said, are being exploited for, monetary gain, whether it's for themselves or the companies that are exploiting them. And it rubs me the wrong way, and I have a right to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think that it's right that at the end of the day, some of these people are just reduced to these sex objects for people to, get off on, with their lust and their perversion. It's not right. I wouldn't, want that for my daughter or for like my sister or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want that for anybody who I care about deeply, because that's not okay. But people don't see it that way because we are a lustful, carnal, and perverted generation. We've been desensitized. We're over-sexualized. So a lot of people don't see it that way, unfortunately. And one more point I wanted to bring out. So I feel like a lot of times people really don't think about how these actors and actresses feel, about being exploited themselves. They forget that these are people with feelings, whose bodies have to be all over the internet. They might not always feel comfortable with that, but they end up having to do it because of the role. You know what I'm saying? And, even Chloe Bailey, she said, and the article is linked in the description, that she didn't feel, comfortable about doing that scene at first, that she was actually scared to do it, that she was happy that Damson Idris made it easier for her, but she wasn't actually initially comfortable with the idea. So that's something that people need to remember. Like while you're getting off on them, in these scenes, like they're probably unhappy or uncomfortable doing this. But anyways, I'm just waiting for the people, in the little cuckoo corner that's going to come out and be like, oh, you're just saying that because you're jealous, because they always come out like the critters from the middle of the night. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel about that down in the comments below, respectfully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all have a nice day.